The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. In the AL Central, Todd
First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
Batting second.
Byron Buxton will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. Kluber pauses, 3-0 on its way. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Joe Mauer will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Two-one, here it is. Hot shot to third. To his left, Ramirez. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Rougned Odor will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Miguel Sano will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Rounded down the third baseline. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, number 17 gets the starting nod for the Twins. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, well, guys, in his last start, he was throwing batting practice. He threw less than an inning. They had to pull him. Of course, he ended up getting the loss. He's going to have to do a lot better in this one here.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Roberto Perez will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Kenny Vargas will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. This is line to left. Crisp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Stephen Vogt is a natural-born catcher, but he's so flexible as far as the many positions that he can play. He can play in the outfield. He can play the corner infield positions. A real asset to have on the ball club.
Jorge
Polanco into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Kluber gets the sign. Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Carlos Santana strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stephen Vogt will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Scorched to third. Sano comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Tyler Naquin gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Eric, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the... Christian Vasquez steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Kluber's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 4.
Craig Gentry will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Center fielder, number 3.
Byron Buxton stands in for the second time.
Buxton.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-1, here it is. There goes Gentry. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
First baseman,
coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Ramirez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Rajay Davis will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box, Coco Crisp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Fly ball out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Roberto Perez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 twin error, and no one left on. Rougned Odor is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Grounded up the first baseline. Kluber steps into his windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Miguel Sano stands in from the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Striding into the box, Kenny Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Carlos Santana comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called strike 2, and now it's full. 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and this leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category, as you can see right here. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Craig Gentry.
Craig Gentry digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. On the ground up the middle, Lindor takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tyler Naquin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Third baseman,
Jose Ramirez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Polanco is there and don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
right fielder number 20.
Digging in, Rajay Davis.
Davis.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a runner at first with two away, and here's the left fielder, Coco Crisp. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Swihart, and the inning is over. Byron Buxton will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
First baseman,
Joe Mauer will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Rougned Odor will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to. Francisco Lindor will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. A quick out number 1.
now batting.
Roberto Perez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jason Kipnis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Carlos Santana stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Still 2-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing and a liner. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stephen Vogt strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Your attention, please.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 11 for him on the season, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Swihart is under it, and he... Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get...
Gone! A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only one run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Stepping in now, Kenny Vargas. Lifted the other way out to left center. Crisp moves over. One down. Blake Swihart digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Kluber sets his sights. 3-1 on its way. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jorge Polanco steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Christian Vasquez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting,
Craig Gentry stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Byron Buxton will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Cody Allen will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Joe Mauer will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Jose Ramirez will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
1 away. Rajay Davis will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Odor comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Davis is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter,
Kenny Vargas will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
Allen has the target on his way with the 3-2. Taken high and deep to right. Naquin ranging back. Still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
the left fielder, number
Blake
20.
Swihart will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now after the 2-out double, they want to make sure to get someone out there who can score on a base hit, so we'll see a pinch runner out at second base. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. Francisco Lindor digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting,
Roberto Perez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
first baseman, number 41.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 24.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
John Ryan Murphy is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Craig Gentry will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Davis has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Byron Buxton makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this?